9:25 a.m. and actually came into the chat around 8. I saw the potential setup, but eventually price did not come to tap my zone and it started going in my direction. So and I actually do not want to take another setup I'm actually seeing, because there's a likelihood of a reversal around that zone. I'm still going to attach a recording to this video so you can just get what I'm trying to say. So I'm just going to be waiting now. The next contingency is, or the next plan rather, is to wait for price to close above the particular zone that I've already mapped out. And if I see bullish candlestick close above the zone, I'm going to be taking a buy entry. But if that does not happen, then I'm just going to be waiting for New York session rather, to look out for any possible setup again. But that's the plan for now, and I'm just going to be updating you later on how everything goes. So that's it for now.
So this is the next plan. I'm waiting for price to close above this particular zone, and this is a counter trend coming from the 4-hour time frame. So I'm just waiting for price to close above it, then I'll be locking in the position. So this is the second one. This is the initial one that I said that but price skipped me before going into my direction, and this is the zone I said that I expect price to reject off of before. Just for certainty's sake, I wanted price to just do whatever it's going to do and just see a value break of the zone before going in for a buy. So that's what I'm looking out for currently. So we have just 36 minutes to 30 seconds rather left, and if it closes bullish like this, I'm going to be looking at my first positioning like that, and it's just 18 pips stop just below the recent low here, just below the recent low, the recent low, a little bit below it. So I'm looking out for 7 seconds, and that's it. So I'm going to look at my position now. Alright, so I'm currently in on the trade, and that's just a bit so far. I'm in on the trade currently, and wow, let's just see how it's going to go. But not so soon. I'm in profit, but not so soon. Market might still drop before still going into a direction, but currently I'm in profit, but not so soon. Let's see how it goes. So at 1 to 1, I'm going to be reducing the risks on the trade to half of the initial risks I have on it. So let me do the okay. Let me just make sure we have 18 pips stop on the trade. So use my initial entry point, 18 pips. Maybe somewhere here as 1.33939. So let me just put 1.33 and 39. So around here, I'm going to be breaking even. Now let's see how it goes. And to 1.5, I'm going to be locking in the profits. So I'm going to be running risk free. So let's see how it goes.
So I'll be breaking even now for the trades. So I'll do that off camera. So this is where we are at currently, almost 30p. So that's just an update for now. I'll update you on how it's going later. So that's all. Alright, so it's currently after 2, and just an update on the trade. I already took profits I already met my target for the day, and I'm kind of seeing price action that is signifying presence of buyers in the market. And since I already met my target for the day already, I just closed the trade, and I'm still going to be showing you what is going on in the chart currently, but I'm out of the trade as of now. So that's just an update, and that's it for today. I don't think I'm going to be taking any trade again because I'm going out again very soon. But that's just the update for now. So let me just show you the trades in the chart. Alright, so this was the trade I took this morning. This one, and I'm already out of the trade like I said earlier. And I took first partial around here, and I took the remaining position around here. So because I was seeing price, the way price was reacting, price action basically, it was signifying that there was presence of buyers in the market, and you can see price came to form W and is currently rejecting. Although we might still have a push to the upside, but it's not visible. It's not really that visible. So, and because the buyers already extended for long, initially my first plan was for price to come to this level before I go in for a buy, but price took me and started going in my direction. That was when I said if price closed above this particular zone, I'm going to be going in for a buy, and price closed above it, let me delete this. This is no longer valid. So immediately I saw price close above this zone here, I looked in the first position, and that was what we had to this point. I exited the trade I took. So that was all for today. I'm not sure I'm going to be taking any other trade again today. So my target was met. That was why I closed the first position here, and the second position was just like an extra profit for me. So that was why I closed that here, seeing price action. Talking about why I didn't jump into the trade when I saw the price did not actually come to my zone. That was the initial entry point that I was having around this region here. I saw price close bullish here, and if you look closely, it's closed above this bearish candlestick as well, forming something like a morning star. But I was not confident about this trade because this is a counter trade line, and I was expecting price to come here reject. Immediately I saw it rejecting, I thought it was going to eventually come to this my zone before it's creates that impulse, even that will eventually break this trend, because this trade line has already done what it's meant for. And that's basically why I did not just force the trade. Rather, I waited for price. My next plan was, if I saw price close above this zone, this mini zone, I'm going to be going in for a buy. And that was what I did, and that was what gave us the move we are today. So that's it. Patience is really key. Patience is key, and following one stand. So that's that. Alright, so it's currently Wednesday morning, and I'm still going to be looking for a buy, and I'm going to be checking the chart soon for possible entries, although the zone at the market is at currently is somehow sketchy. I'm going to be waiting for majorly price action around a zone, which I'm going to be showing you once I get into the chart.
Alright, so basically everything from my top down analysis is still signifying the presence of buyers in the markets, and I'm still going to be taking some buys for today as well. So I'm definitely checking for possible entries on 15-minute time frame, and so I'm going to be looking out for once it's another session. Once it's 8 o'clock, I will be much more conscious of what is happening in the charts.
So I'm basically still waiting for to check what price is going to do on this region, what is the likelihood of reversal. Yeah, so I'm just waiting patiently just to confirm things before going in. So I'm still yet to go in. I'm still waiting for confirmation. Probably if this candlestick closes above this trend line, this particular one, this one, yeah, this one, if it closes above it, then I might be going in for a buy, just like that. But I'm still holding. Yeah. I want to see this week. Not so soon. I really even wanted to still tank down, come and touch this straight line we have here before giving in that push. But let's just see. Let's see what it does. Yeah, so price is in my zone currently, and I'm in on the trade currently. So let's see how it goes. See how it goes, man. So basically, price has just been ranging. So that's what's up currently, and it's moving again in that direction, but it's still finding some sort of resistance around about our entry level. But I'm still optimistic, and I'm just watching price do whatever it's going to do. So that's just the update for now. Yeah, so this is currently the update on the trade. We are finally finally had the breakout. So that's just the update for now. And price broke out of this high as well, so we should be having the push now. So that's just the update for now.
I'm on breakeven on the trade already, and letting prices still tank to the upside very well. But that's all. I'm at breakeven. The worst market I can actually do is just to come out and kill my breakeven. But as of now, I'm risk free on the trade. It's been a long one coming. I'm at breakeven already. No rates on the table any longer. So let's just see what market does eventually.
Alright, so we just got stopped out and at break even. So that's all for today. So I just want to go and start editing the videos, put them together. This is what price is doing currently. You can see that. Well, it's fine. I know if price should reject and just come back to this level, break this level above, you're coming down. It's just going straight down, and no regret although every rule was followed. I rushing into the trade, and everything was just well managed. That's one thing I commend myself for. And tomorrow again I come into the charts, check for an opportunity. If I see one, then I'm going to be taking it. If I see, I'm not going to be forcing any trade as well. I'll just make sure I have a clear head and just do what I need to do as well. This ensure you journal your trades is very, very important. I'm going to go ahead to just journal the trade, do the post analysis, because I've done my pre-trading analysis, I've done my ongoing trade analysis, and now that the trade has already hit us out as break even, I'm going to be documenting it as well. So that's pretty much it for now, and I'll see you tomorrow. It's currently Thursday morning, and I'm basically not seeing any setup this morning. I've checked the chart, but I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing clearly. Yeah. So I think what I'm just going to be doing is just wait till New York session and probably come to the chart and just check whatever price is actually doing and taking action off of that. But currently I'm not seeing any setup. What can I actually possibly do as well is once it's 8 o'clock, I just check the chart and just look at the price movement. But most likely certain that we are probably going to have sales today because everything, but I'm not still sure. I'll just let price act, and I just react off of it. But the probability of me taking any trade this morning is very very slim. So I think New Year session is still the best session to come to the chat and just check for things clearly. But if I'm not still going to see any setup, I'll update y'all, and I think that's all for now. Yeah. This is what I'm actually seeing currently on the charts, and I'm watching out for price to come back to this trend line here, and then I short. But then I think I'm still going to be waiting for New York session because I want to see things clearly before going in for the sales. But I still will be looking out for price action around here, but we should have this bullish move to at least this trend line before we have a tank to this next trend line that we have here from the 4 hours time frame. So that's basically what I'm looking out for. And there is news also by I think 1:30 or so. So there's news by 1:30. So I'll just make sure I trade conservatively. So that's just basically everything I'm doing out currently. Yes, I just thought to just put you on so you can better grasp on what I'm talking about. So that's all for now, and I'll keep on updating you as it goes. Alright. So I'm currently on a trade currently, and what gave me the confidence to actually go in for the trade was because of this level the price was expecting. I initially wanted to draw a mini zone here, but I just, since there is actually a zone here, there's only for me to draw another one. So I was waiting for price to tap into it and give me a bearish confirmation to go in. But at first I was saying I was going to wait for New York session, but since I was seeing something very very clear, I decided to go for it. And if it as well comes back to my SL, I agree to be wrong on this trade, but the probability of it coming back and hitting me out is slim. But if it does happen, then it's still absolutely fine. So I'm in on the trade currently, and I'm just targeting the 1 to 2. So that's just an update for now, and it's moving. It's moving currently. It's moving in P. It's moving in P. So that's just the update currently. That's it for now. Alright, so it's currently 11:28 and I'm out of the trade because the zone is a very shady zone actually. So the likelihood of reversal is very very high there. So immediately I saw price stand down almost to my TP, and since my target was already met because of the way I actually place my trades in, I immediately just looked out of the trade. So that's the update about trade. So this was also a win. We had a break even yesterday, and today was a good one. So far this week we are up 2%. So that's just all for now, and tomorrow is another day to come to the chat and just do what we can do, follow the rules to the T. And if you are not in any setup, don't take any setup, and journal your trade. This is very very important. Journal your trades. Do your post analysis, do your pre-trading analysis, do your ongoing trade analysis, and just ensure you just have a documentation of everything. So that's all for today, and see you tomorrow. Yeah. So it's currently Friday morning. It's 8:17 currently, and looking at some key levels to actually take action off of. This is the 4 hours time frame. I did this morning though. I want to get a clearer view of things on the 1 hour and the 15 minutes. I was talking about this bullish move yesterday that I was expecting price to come to this trend line. for me to take action, but it even went past my trend line that I drew here and came into this zone and injected top of it. So this zone is a very strong zone. See, our price came here as though rejected. So since the network is bad. All right, so it's currently 9:19, and I was making a clip earlier, and I was talking about the trade I wanted to take, but my network actually had issues, and I was not able to take a setup today. And this is the setup. I was waiting for price to come back into this trend line, and there is also a zone here, and I was just waiting for my prediction was just to wait for weeks, and which have eventually happened, and for a bullish candlestick that would better confirm the move, and that was exactly what happened. And my entry would have been around here, and my stop, let me just illustrate that. Yeah, my entry would have been immediately after the close of the candlestick, and my stop will just be below, and I'll just target 1 to 2, 1 to 2, 1 to 2. Of course, I would have taken my profit even if it has not reached this 2.20, but then I would have taken my profit. And price just came back into the zone. I was not active, I was in a meeting when all this happened, and reversed again, and that was just what really happened today. So so far this week we took 3 trades. We had 2 winning trade and 1 break even, so the week is still profitable regardless, even though I was not able to take a setup today, and it was not within my control. That was just the truth of the matter. It was not within my control, and the rule was still followed, and that's the most important thing. So do well to document your trade if you've not documented your trade so far this week. And also, one thing you can do to help yourself is at the end of the week, of course we are in the weekend already, go back over the trade you've taken during the week, and just look at what you did while you were while you took the trade, and what you could have done better. So as well, if you've not journaled your trade, do also go back and journal your trade. It is very, very important. So that's all for this weekly recap, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Stay blessed.